I'm a slow reader and I read 4 books in July, so better believe I'll be doing a wrap-up. And I know I'm a few days late, but this is my first time, so you'll have to forgive me. So let's get into the books I read in July. The first book that I finished in July was Legendary, and this is the second book in the Carvel series. I read Carvel earlier this year and I actually really like that one, and I think I like this one even more. The magic system is pretty simple, very easy to follow, it is fast-paced. I really like the relationship between the characters, and overall it was a very fun and easy read, and I gave it 4 stars. And to even further confirm how much I like that one, the next book I read was Final, which is the 3rd book in the series and also the last book in the series. And I kind of, after Legendary, I kind of really wanted to know how the whole story will wrap up, and this was exactly that. It really has the same tone as Legendary, and I actually really enjoyed this one too. The ending was a little bit rushed, but still very fun, very interesting, and I also give this one 4 stars, so that makes the whole series 4 stars for me. And I absolutely do recommend going into it before actually reading Once Upon a Broken Heart, because it is really worth it. The next book I read in July was actually a first for me, and it was my first ever Emily Henry book, and I am so glad I chose Funny Story. It was so interesting. The way the characters met, crazy. But the whole story was so fun, and I had so much fun following the story of Daphne and Miles. They were so fun. The whole idea behind it, very interesting, and I also really liked that it had a very real life aspect to it. I kind of found myself in different parts of different characters. You can see the growth in characters, you can see the struggles they go through, and it was very, very interesting, and this was also 4 stars for me. And to wrap up the month, I read Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I kind of wanted that summery romance kick, so this was a real great choice. Actually, the story, again, very fun. The way the characters meet, so interesting. But again, I really had fun following their romance, their life, very real life scenarios, struggles that the characters go through, the growth, that not everything always works out just as we want it, and it had me worried there at the end. But all in all, it wrapped up perfectly, and I gave this one 3.5 stars. And I do think that part in that has the fact that it is a translation, and a translation can take out from a story, and I do believe that if I read the original, it would be at least 4 stars. But those are the books that I read this month. I had a great month, and I'm so proud of myself for reading 4 books. Like, look at that, I read all of those. That was very fun, and I cannot wait to see what I get to in August.